Good morning, everybody. It's the one and only African superstar. Yes, yes, yes. Back for a live stream. Hello, family. It is me. I am here. Yes. In current events, I want to promote you to get my brand new EP, Iconic. All African superstar lovers should add it to their collection. Great music, a lot of fantastic collaborations on there. Really put a lot of effort into this project, so I want to definitely share it with you. In addition to that, I want to also invite you to Ghana on our next tour. I spoke to my tour partner just yesterday, Mr. Taya Uhuru. He's currently in Ghana, and I will soon be rejoining him. But we look forward to welcoming you in October and showing you the country, as well as providing you a traditional photo shoot, as well as a welcome concert from the one and only African superstar. Big shout out to the African superstar family. If you're here, make sure you like the stream. Make your presence be known in the chat room. Today, I want to talk about an unpopular opinion. Now, a popular opinion would be that everybody wants freedom. Everybody cherishes freedom. Everybody would do anything for freedom. And in reality, that is not the truth. The reality is many people, actually majority of society, have adapted, have adjusted, have begun to kind of admonish their slavery. And a lot of people are not prepared, willing, in a position to go for freedom. You know, for those of you guys that want to be free, that you really want to be free. Okay, you don't want people telling you what to do. You don't want your life controlled. You don't want your finances controlled. You don't want your children manipulated. You don't want the bondage and the parameters. You want freedom. Okay, as much freedom as is humanly possible, you want it. You got to know that in regards to your own personal life, nobody wants freedom for yourself more than you. Okay, your peers will actually encourage you to stay in the bondage because it's safe, because it's familiar, because that's where they are. Okay, they will discourage you when you get radical, when you want to get out there on a limb, when you just want to stop everything and go in the direction of your freedom. That is why it's very important that you know that on this journey, it can be a solitary journey. It can be a challenging journey. It can be a very costly journey. And nobody wants it more than you. That's something that I can definitely share as a motivational speaker who's been here on social media for years now. Okay. When I was young and naive, I thought that people didn't pursue freedom because they didn't know what was available, because they had been miseducated, because the marketing and the education and the religion was brainwashing them and trying to prevent them from locating freedom or being aware that they were not experiencing true freedom. Because most Americans are grown up to believe that they have freedom, that they have freedom of movement, that they have freedom of speech, that they have freedom of religion. And that's not true. That's not true. But we are definitely brainwashed to believe that that's the case. Big shout out to the African superstar family. Technical difficulties here. Let's see here. What's up, family? If you're in the building, let me see you in the chat room. Today, I just wanted to remind you guys that this journey of freedom, it's very avant-garde for our peers. It's very uncomfortable for a lot of our peers. And most people are not going to go for it. If you actually have the tenacity to go for your freedom, actually enact it, actually obtain it, you are literally one in a million. I'm telling you. Now, people around you are going to talk and say they want it. They're going to say they do a lot of that. You see it here on social media. You know, but it's not true. You know, most people are not ready to go for freedom. Freedom is in a way alienating because obviously, like I said, majority, you know, society is in bondage one way or another. Okay. And when you decide that you want to kind of relinquish some of those things, it will alienate you from your peers because they are in those situations and they're not ready to get out. Freedom is unknown. You know, you don't know what you're going to encounter on your journey to freedom. You don't know where you're going a lot of times. You don't know all these things. These are things that you kind of just have to negotiate on the path. And I always, you know, bring up that analogy about the runaway slaves, for instance. You know, the runaway slaves knew some of the potential dangers that were on their path. They didn't care. Okay. They also faced other dangers and other situations as they got along on their journey. They didn't care. All they knew was that freedom was on the horizon and which direction to go to get to the freedom potentially. And they risked it all. Some made it, some didn't make it. You know, out of those that made it, few also returned to try to, you know, encourage other people, take other people to freedom, help other people. But at the end of the day, people that are free, people that are really, really free, they've got to have the courage inside of them to go on that journey. I can tell you, real freedom is one of the most sweetest sensations you will ever experience if you go for it. You know, not having ideologies bearing down on your back every day, telling you who to be, where to go, how to dress, how to think, what to eat, you know, and you actually getting to decide that on your own is like ultimate freedom. It's an amazing sensation. I remember, big shout outs. I guess you guys aren't really here today. I'm going to wrap up soon. Yes. Hello, big shout outs family. It's the one and only African superstar. Quick, brief message for you. Nobody wants your freedom like you do. Okay. People are going to war with you about going for your freedom. They're going to try to discourage you from going for it. They're going to try to encourage you just to be in the same situation with them. I remember I went to Takoradi 2 years ago. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was on a private beach and I literally was the only person on that beach. I was the only person on that beach. Me, ocean, and sand. And I looked around and I just was like, this is freedom. You know what I mean? Like, this is how it feels. It was amazing. It was an incredible feeling, you know. And sometimes I do go back to Takoradi just to experience that again, you know, go back to the private beach and all of that. But you can't be afraid to go for your freedom, guys, when you have the sensation to go for it. You know, everybody doesn't have it. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people are scared to go for freedom. Big shots. What's up, Go Taste and See? You're the first and only one in the chat room. I'm wrapping up quickly because obviously nobody's here and I'll try to come later. I haven't been in and I need to do some more videos with you guys, but I've been really busy. But nobody wants your freedom like you do. If you're waiting for people to get on board with you, you're never going to get there. I'm telling you. If you want your friends and family to be supportive of your journey and your accolades and, you know, your exploration in Africa, they're never going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Realistically. So that was what was on my mind today. And that's what I wanted to bring to you guys. I hope you guys have been doing very well. Like I said, I would love for you to add my brand new EP to your collection. Here is the link. Please go check it out. It's exclusively available at Bandcamp. I have released some of the singles to all the streaming sites, but the entire EP, which includes 5 EP exclusives, you can't get those on streaming sites. You'll have to get those at Bandcamp. So if you want to hear my new project, click the link. And also, we want to see you in Ghana in October. So our full booking and itinerary, Mr. Taye Uhuru and I, it's available at tayeuhuru.com. You can book your deposit and all of that stuff right on the website. So we do hope to see some of the African Superstar family joining us in October. I will be doing probably some of my new tracks at my Welcome to Ghana concert part 2. So until we meet again, stay black and true. If you ain't black, just stay true.